father, whose bed is about 40 miles from this stage. When peace comes, it will not be on the wing of a dove, but on a wave of 100,000 million foaming tongues. She will ride the dirty water of held-back vengeance, surf over centuries of violence that we have all called justice. But justice will have to leave his boots at her doorstep, take the latchkey from around his neck, and enter her house on his knees. What are you willing to give up for peace? Have you made any with your wolves? Have you forgiven your father? If you want the Palestinians and Israelis to stop slinging slop, then have you sent a Christmas ham to the man who beat your mother? Distasteful, repugnant, he will nonetheless be among those huddled in the house of humanity when peace comes. To make her house our house, we may have to dig forks into our palms under tables heaped with ill-gotten bounty. I don't know if I'm willing. Which is to say, I don't know if I've readied myself for her residence in my heart. The list of those against whom I hold grudges grows as I breathe. As I breathe, I am an American, and therefore believe in heroes. Sink my claws into competition. I want to be the first one over the finish line, photographed while tongue-kissing my enemy, if only to see my picture on the front page of Forever. I want to be that martyr, because for an American, what is furthest from monster? When I hold up my hands, I want the Pope to be able to eat from them while he congratulates me. What are my motives? In my best moments, I want my father, my rapist, to eat bountifully from his own hands, and don't I think I'm noble for this? But really, could I welcome the idea of his orgasm? What would it take for me to want my father to, without shame, receive his God-given right to bodily pleasure? Who would I have to be that invested in peace? What am I made of? Girl, times rape, times the fists of lovers in my face, times poverty equals the white dress of victimry. I have sold my vows to the ferryboat man so he could rush me to the bank emblazoned with not guilty. But really, what kind of horrible pain have I caused my father by telling the world my version of him? If you don't think this keeps me up at night, then maybe you think I don't have a heart. Maybe the queen stole it, replaced it with that of a swine. I used to think that the most horrible part is that I still love him, that I couldn't suck him out of my DNA, but maybe it's the most magnificence ever bestowed upon me by the Mistress of Peace. Maybe in her tattered gown she will escort me over her doorstep on the day I send my father flowers, thank him for the beautiful scar out of which to carve myself. What am I willing to sacrifice? I will tell you my life. But what if what's required for us all to breach the doorstep of peace is to shuck the carapace of our grudges and then liquid all of humanity into a new, complicated, and carved out of our scars relationship to forgiveness?